Hi Stampers, happy Monday. Welcome to a LovenStamps studio tour holiday helper episode. Today we are going to talk about turning little packs of Post-it notes into really cute and simple gifts that you will want to have for yourself to just throw in your bag or your purse or keep on the countertop, or to give as gifts. And they are good all year long, not just for Christmas, but they're kind of a quick little treat that you can make easily at this time of the year. So, hi Sue, good morning. Let's get started here. So I'm going to bring you guys down to there. And I have some that I've created for you already. These are the little Post-it notes, ta-da! And they just have a little tab and they open just like this, and then you would have your Post-it notes all inside. So, and then you just close it by sticking the tab back in and you're all set to go. Now, these are cut from a 2-inch piece of paper, and you could do them for any time of the year. I'm gonna do them for florals right now, which means they are a gift that someone could use for a long time, not just for Christmas, but you could, of course, pull out your Christmas paper or anything like that. Let's just take a second to appreciate the paper here. This is the Flowers for Every Season paper, which is ideal. Hi, Donna. This is ideal because it is flowers and it is literally every season. So there is a paper here that actually has, these are sort of the fall flowers, I think. They would be great for this misty moonlight and cinnamon cider flowers for this sort of Thanksgiving-y time. It happens when you're recording with your phone and the phone rings. There are also the papers in here with the poinsettias on them. And why can't I find them right now? Okay, well, here it is. Oh, it's because it's right on top. So these papers have poinsettias. So ideally, Christmas, happy deal, right? The other thing in here that I wanted to point out is the paper that is with the branches and so forth. So if you wanted a more masculine version of this and you didn't want to have flowers on it, this paper right here is the go-to for that. So you could do the masculine version of this project there. Okay, what else do we need for this project? We are going to need a tag topper punch. Good morning, Penny. Make sure you guys leave comments so I know you're here. Sometimes if you log on and it scrolls past, then I miss who just jumped on. So say hi or something like that. Tag topper punches. These are the 3 that are currently available. They are all good choices for this. You could just have one, or you could mix and match depending on the, I don't know, floweriness or decorativeness of your paper. I guess I'd probably do this one if I was gonna do like the masculine version of a Post-it note holder. So you need a tag topper punch. You're going to want the 1.5-inch circle punch to do these the way I'm showing. And you are going to want a way to do your scoring. So I have my Simply Scored board here. All right, so let's get started here with this Simply Scoring. Oh, and of course you're gonna need a package of Post-it notes, ta-da, like this. And they come from the office supply store in a big mass, so you'll have those when you need them. So first thing I wanna do is think about which direction I want to be the up on my paper. It doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna turn mine this direction so that this is at the top. And the top is going to be like, actually, it doesn't really matter because you turn it. So never mind about that. But I'm gonna do it this way anyway. So what you wanna do is you're gonna score, and I have this little simple tutorial here so you can take a screenshot. I'm also going to link to a blog post so you can go ahead and grab that as a Pinterest image. But I'm gonna go ahead and score at 1.5, 2, 3.5, and 4. So really simple scoring. And then before I lose track of which it is, I'm gonna take my tag topper punch, and we'll go ahead with this one. And I'm gonna take that last small section at the end and just go ahead and do my topper punch, okay? So, oh, you can't see it any easier on the back. No big deal though. Once you fold on those, you will easily be able to see where your sections go. And then I'm going to take my Post-it. Now, it's really tempting to wanna just peel the back off of this and stick it in because the Post-it note has some adhesive on it. But you actually are better off to just go ahead and use a really strong adhesive like your CO+. Morning, Jenny. And the reason for that is that the Sticky's adhesive is good, but not great. And so you want this to kind of stay stuck. Now, you have to get it straight in there. So I find the easiest way to get it straight is to fold up the little angle there and then pop my Post-it notes in flat all the way, okay? And then I'm going to fold this across the top. Now on the little pattern that I'll share with you, there's a spot marked to put your Post-it, or you put your Stampin' Dimensional, or you can go ahead and look and see where your, let's see how's the best way, there you go, where your lid pops, and put your Post-it, or put your dimensional right at the end of where that hits, okay? So that you know that you won't be interfering with the closure of your lid, okay? Now what to put on there, I'm gonna take 2 pieces of cardstock, and actually you could do this with cardstock, but you can also, if you want to not have to buy a whole package of Just Jade, you could just use some of the paper from the Designer Series paper pack. And one of the other things I love about this project is that all of the flowers, all of the pages, whether it's the flower page, the greenery page, or what, they all use Just Jade, which is one of the new in colors. It is a gorgeous color, and you know it's gonna match every paper in this package. So it's a great investment if you're getting the Flowers for Every Season designer paper. Hands down, this is the green that you want to have. So I'm gonna use a stamp set that is just got a great message in it, and I love this little greeting here that says, "Hello, fabulous." Who doesn't want to pull something out of their purse or their tote bag or have it on their desk at work that says "Hello, fabulous" on it? It's a smile every time, right? So, hey Tanya, hey Jen. So we're gonna go ahead and use this one, and I have "Hello, fabulous." So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp this and just pop it here onto a piece of Whisper White cardstock in Just Jade. And then I'm gonna add some greetings or some flowers. We got the greeting already. And for that, I'm actually gonna use Poppy Parade because it's a perfect match for this point setup paper. So again, we're making something that's not particularly Christmassy, so that you could kind of give it for Christmas, but then have it fit in somebody's purse or pocket or whatever for a much longer period of time. And then I am going to go ahead and center that and punch it. You could punch first and then stamp, whatever makes you happy. And then to nest with that, I'm gonna use either your piece of Just Jade cardstock or your handy piece of Coordinating Designer Series paper. And we're going to layer those just like that. So I'm gonna pop off my Post-it note, pop off my dimensional backing, and I've got my circle stuck on there. And then I'm gonna take my greeting that we've made and put some seal on it and pop this over here onto the front with just a little bit of overlap there. So you're gonna have kind of the cool shadow there that helps to bring out those same colors. And then to polish it off, I'm gonna grab the in color enamel dots, and these enamel dots are the perfect match for the Flowers of Every Season Designer Series paper because they are exactly the same color. So Cinnamon Cider, Bumblebee, Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, and Magenta Madness. So you know you'll always have coordinating colors. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop a couple of the Just Jade ones on here. Maybe we'll stick it up here. There we go, to just give us a little decorative element. So very simple, a little Post-it note holder. That is a great project that you will want to make lots and lots of, and to close it, you just pop that back in there. So let me grab these 3 here so you can kind of catch those. Morning, Catherine. So I hope that you are getting some good ideas from the Holiday Helper series and finding some things that you want to make this season, some things to kind of get started early. Supplies for this project, I'll link in another blog post or another Facebook post so that you can see exactly what you might want to be getting. And yeah, if there's something that you guys are interested in seeing for the Holiday Helper, definitely let me know. And if you're just tuning into Holiday Helper for the first time, make sure you go back. This is, I think, the 6th day of our 12-day holiday helper. So you'll want to check out days 1 through 5 for the projects that you might have missed along the way. And then, of course, if you're looking for organizational tips, the LovenStamps Studio Tour started out as a way to organize your stamping supplies, whether your space is dedicated like this or whether your space is things that you're taking out of a closet or out of a drawer when you're ready to sit down and stamp. Good tips for helping to keep your supplies where you want them, right at your fingertips, so it's just easy and comfortable to sit down and craft and not a huge hassle. So, all right. That brings us to the end of today. Be sure to come back tomorrow for another LovenStamps Studio Tour. Tomorrow we're going to have a candy cane treat. I was actually inspired by Betsy Kreider, one of my LovenStamps demonstrators this past weekend. We had an onstage at home, which is the Stampin' Up! Convention virtual edition, and it was so much fun. So many ideas, new products, swag bags, all kinds of great stuff. And so the project I'm going to share with you tomorrow came out of one of those parts of that weekend. So make sure you check that out, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. So thanks for watching and happy stamping.